Hello there YouTube, Country Sports Calvin here. Today I'm going to show you how to fit in the Yo Dave's trigger spring kit. First of all, you need to do is remove the action screws here and here, which I don't personally use to completely free float the barrel. Let's go ahead and remove these screws. Welcome back, lads. So here I've got the rifle disassembled from the stock, and now I'm going to show you what is needed to remove these two pins. First of all, for this pin here, to remove the spring, first of all you want to turn your rifle over. Let me just see here. And what you'd want to do is to get some type of pin punch and just get it in on there. Then what you want to do is to keep the trigger elevated off from the ground. What I would do is just get a good cloth, scrunch it into a ball to rest the main part of the rifle here up leveled, keep it off the ground more or less, to keep that trigger off from touching any surface, as the metal is quite brittle and weak and you do not want to be breaking your trigger. So what you want to do here is first just get that there, get a decent pin punch and start hammering that in all the way through. And once you get that through, it'll come out through this end here and it'll just pull out. Then what you'll do is this here, as you can see, this here will just pull out and you'll be able to switch any spring you like as to here what comes with the kit. You got your highest all the way down to your lowest. This spring here now is the old one off the rifle, as I've the lightest one in here. So more or less that's all you really need to do, and you need to make sure that you put it in the same way as you took it out. So more or less the side which you hammered in through a pin punch, the battered end, that'd want to go in first, and the smoother end you'd want to hammer in then. What I found best to get that done was to get the end of a nail and stick it like that over it and then just hammer it down. It works very well up till you get to the very last end, where I just get the pin punch and then just hammer it in nice and handy, which is very, very easy to get in. And so more or less here now I'm just going to show you how light the lightest trigger spring is on this rifle once I reassemble it. Stay tuned now for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, wait a few seconds, hold on now. Alright lads, we got the rifle reassembled here, and I've got a spent 2.2 casing in the chamber to use as a more or less plug. I also use these to help practice my trigger control, but I can guarantee you this: with this trigger kit installed with the lightest spring, you will guaranteed be getting 10 to 20% better accuracy results, as there is less movement with the rifle when you're pulling the trigger. So let's close this bolt here and let's just test how light the trigger is for you to see. I'm going to very gently squeeze the trigger, never pull it. As you can see there, it is very light. Barely any movement at all it takes to move it. But of always, when you are testing lighter springs in a rifle, you'd always want to make sure that, you always want to make sure to test it with a rubber mallet at the back of the stock with your bolt closed to make sure that it does not fire. Give it a good battering, probably remove your scope anyway. Make sure that the trigger that the pin does not go off accidentally when you don't want it to do. So here I'll just show you one more time how light this trigger goes. As you can see there, that is very, very smooth. I say you don't need the tubes that come with it. I personally don't need that. I personally don't feel that you don't need them, but then again, other people have different needs and different likes. So I presume really that you can do whatever you like, really. More or less just be safe what you're doing, and that'd be really it. You'd be grand. So I hope this video helps you lads anyway. I know I'm not the best of making the videos, but sure, hopefully it helps anyway. Sure, good luck then. Thanks.